Hey guys, it's election time in Japan. Again, it always seems to be election time in Japan. If you find yourself in Japan during election time, you will not miss it. It will really be in your face. So one thing you'll notice is all of these temporary HQs are set up, so headquarters for different candidates, and they'll take over empty buildings, or they'll put tents on spare pieces of land, or they'll put temporary structures up in car parks. So the red and white, usually those red and white striped curtains are usually used when there's some sort of event or celebration going on, but in this case they use it to wrap up their HQ and to attract attention. So this particular group, they're obviously supporters of a particular candidate, are just taking possession of this new car that's been decked out for their campaign. So brand new car, brand new Prius. It's got the box on the roof that's covered up. When they're not actually out campaigning, they cover up the signs on the roof, but you can see the big speakers up there. Let's have a look how that works, shall we? Now keep in mind, we're listening to this from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. There's about 20 candidates in any given area. This is only a small town, by the way. But they start doing this at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they'll be doing it till 8 o'clock at night. If you listen carefully, you'll hear 2 female voices and 1 male voice. So at this particular time, there was 3 cars doing that within earshot of our house. 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, 7 days a week. For the last week or two.
68億をもっと有効な形で使っていくか。井上京子、写真を残さない井上京子。今、助手席に本人が乗っております。井上京子です。井上京子。ここでに写真をカバジア様の。
This one was interesting. We're pretty sure that car, the driver of that silver car, has stopped and asked them to stop, because they stopped talking and they apologised to him and then they drove away. So we're pretty sure that driver was a local who's come and said, please stop doing it, because the guy's parked there on the corner for quite some time making a racket. So anyway, there's that. And of course there's lots and lots of fisting going on. Everywhere you go there's posters up. On private property mostly, all over the place, but also on public property they have these special areas set up. So this is outside a park. So on public property they'll have these boards up, and each candidate is allowed 1 space on the board. So there you go, there's how many, 24 candidates there. Each one of them would have their noisy car with their speaker on top. So as you can see, you're not going to miss it. If there's an election going on in Japan, you're not going to miss it. Really, really in your face. And all over private property too. They obviously ask permission and then put these posters up all over people's houses and things. So obviously if you're in Japan, if you're not a citizen, you won't be voting anyway. But if we were going to be voting, we'd vote for this guy, because this guy is one of the few people who doesn't actually have a noisy car with speakers on the top. The Strange Foreign Dude Party. Let's vote for him. More videos coming soon.